Hello dear students, welcome to your English online class. Children, in our previous video we did the present tense. Today we will continue further and we will do 11th chapter of English grammar, that is the past tense. Now children, as in present tense we studied that there are four forms of present tense. Similarly, the past tense also has four forms, which are simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Now first of all we will see simple past tense. Now children, simple past tense refers to actions that happened in the past or were regularly done in the past. Means the actions which were done habitually in the past, okay, which were done regularly or which were habitual in the past, those actions are referred to in simple past tense. So in simple past tense, children, we refer to actions that happened in the past or which took place in the past, or the action which were done regularly or which were habitually done in the past. Let us see few examples. I ate 2 slices of the cheesecake. Now in this sentence, children, verb ate. This is the past form of verb, or you can say second form of verb, and it is indicating that it is referring that it is simple. The sentence is in simple past tense. Okay. She completed the essay just before the exam ended. They always worked sincerely. Now in these 3 sentences, children, the verbs ate and completed, they suggest that the actions took place in the past. Okay, so ate and completed, these two verbs indicate that the actions completed in past. Okay, but the phrase always worked suggests a habitual action in the past. So as I told you that in simple past tense we refer to the actions which took place in the past, and habitual actions in the past are referred in simple past tense. Now see this question, children. Fill in the blanks with the simple past tense of the correct verbs. Now children, in simple past tense, in sentences with simple past tense, we use second form of or the past form of verb. Okay. Mother Teresa submit or dedicate her life to serving the poor and the needy. Now here the correct verb is dedicate, and the second form or the past form of verb dedicate is dedicated. He dashed us into buying a radio which did not work. Now verb here is cheat or tricked, and the correct one is tricked. Okay. Now see the next one. The teacher made the whole class practice the exercise. Now children, this way you have to do the whole question. Next we have past continuous tense. Now children, in past continuous tense we refer to the actions which continued for some time in the past. In past continuous tense, verb shows actions that continued for some time in the past. Okay, let us understand this with the help of few examples. He was eating his tiffin rather slowly. They were watching the match. She was washing clothes. Now in these 3 sentences, the verbs was eating, were watching and was washing indicate or suggest that the action began and went on for some time in the past. So in past continuous tense we refer to the actions which began in the past and they continued for some time in the past and completed in the past. Now past continuous tense, children, has the form was verb plus present participle form of verb. Okay, so this is the sentence structure in the sentences which are in past continuous tense. Was verb plus past participle form of verb plus ing. Okay. Uh, See this, fill in question number B, fill in the blanks with simple past tense or past continuous tense of the given verbs. She dashed the violin when her father dashed home. Now verb is play, and the past continuous form of play was playing. She was playing the violin when her father returned home. See another sentence. When he dashed for the airport, it dashed heavily. So when verb is leave, so Past form of leave is left. So when he left for the airport, it was raining heavily. So this way, children, you have to do this whole question. Now next we have past perfect tense. Now past perfect tense, children, is used to talk about an action that had taken place in the past before another action that also happened in the past. Now in past perfect tense, children, two actions they take place in past. Okay, so when two actions take place in past, the first action which gets completed is in past perfect tense, and the action which takes place which completes later, that comes in simple past tense. Okay, means we use second form or the past form of the verb for the action which completes later. Okay, see examples. The train had left the station by the time we arrived. Now in this sentence we have used a past participle form of verb, and we have used had and past participle form of verb. The train had left the station by the time we arrived. Now, in this, we have used this part of the sentence, second part of the sentence, we have used second form of verb, that is arrived, the action which completed later. Okay. They had informed the police before they called the neighbors for help. Now here again we have used had plus past participle form of verb, and in the second part of the sentence in which the action completed later, we have used second form of verb, that is called. Okay. So the sentence structure of past perfect tense is, children, had plus past participle form of verb. Okay. Now see question number C. We will do few sentences randomly. Rest you will do yourself, children. They dash a fancy dress party for the children yesterday. Now the verb is organized. They had organized. Okay. Now see this one. They dash about the test much before we did. Had known. Okay. So this way you will do this question, children. Now see past perfect continuous tense. Now past perfect continuous tense, children, refer to the action that took place in the past and continued until a specific time in the past. An action which took place in the past and continued for a specific time in the past. Let us see few examples. He had been studying in Pune for the last 5 years. So the specific period of time for which the action continued in the past in this sentence is last 5 years. Okay. She had been planning to change her name for a while. The eatery had been serving lunch to office for 10 years. Okay, so in this sentence, 10 years, for 10 years, this part is referring to the specific time in the past. Now, the past continuous tense has the structure, children, had been plus present participle form of verb plus ing. Okay. Now, see question number D, children. Fill in the blanks with the past perfect continuous tense of the given verbs. She, verb is study the behavior of animals for many years. So, answer is she had been studying. The animals dash for a new home for a month. Verb search. So answer is had been searching. The satellite dash the planet for 15 years by the time it was decommissioned. The satellite had been orbiting. Now see next question, children. Rewrite the sentences in the past perfect continuous tense using the given expression of time. Now in these sentences, children, you have been asked to change the sentences in past perfect continuous tense, and you have to use the given expression of time in the sentence when you change them into past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now see the first one, water. Now was will change into had been. Water had been entering the ship at an alarming speed for over 24 hours. So this expression of time will also be added now. Okay. They had been working on the project since last week. So in place of were, you will write down had been, and you will add this expression of time also now, since last week. Now see another sentence, children. Shikha, in place of was, had been studying Western classical music with a renowned composer in London for over 2 years. My aunt had been eating organic food until she left the city. Okay, so your complete sentence will be like this. So do this question this way, children. Now see the next one. Question F. Rewrite the passage in the past tense. Use appropriate past tense forms of the verbs. Okay. So I, in place of think, thought that it was time we took a stand on the issue of environmental pollution in our village. The threat of irreparable damage had been there for a while. The factories were polluting the factories were pouring their pollutants into the local river. Okay, so this way, children, you will do this whole paragraph. So I hope that, children, the topic has been understood by you, and go through the chapter again thoroughly and do the questions. Thank you. God bless you.